endless night, weapons gleam, ready to fight. Beasts roar, echoes loud, victory near. Crew is proud, unleash fury, metal will. Galaxy, they bend to will. Master back, conflict might. Dragons crush, endless fight. Action bone, triggers loud, victory near. Crew is proud, unleash fury, metal will. Galaxy, metal will. Galaxy, that's so deep, world's bound, all is bound. World's bound. Metal will, metal will. Galaxy.
Sailed the tides and felt the gale. The crimson waves told his ghostly tale. A blade in hand, a curse to bear. A pirate lost in the devil's lair. Now he hunts in the sky's cold glow. A demon sent through the stars' dark flow. With burning eyes and a shadow grin. He won't rest till the fight begins. The night's his ship, the moon his sail. Through the void he hears their wails. No longer bound by the earthly sand. A fallen captain with firebrand hands. Now he hunts in the sky's cold glow. A demon sent through the stars' dark flow. With burning eyes and a shadow grin. He won't rest till the fight begins. He drinks from stars, they fuel his rage. Each soul he claims another page. In a book of darkness he must defy. While the heavens quake as he rides the sky. He's prayed by whispers across the spheres. The weight of worlds, the sound of fears. But his heart beats firm, a furnace bright. A demon hunter in eternal night. Now he hunts in the sky's cold glow. A demon sent through the stars' dark flow. With burning eyes and a shadow grin. He won't rest till the fight begins.
The curtain rose on a life of mess. A jester's grin in his Sunday best. The world's a stage and I'm the fool, laughing alone in life's cruel school. Ha, 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 don't cry too loud. The joke's on us, we're just the crowd. Life's a dark comedy, not a despair. A bittersweet laugh hangs in the air. No violins, no tragic swoon, just a punchline dropped beneath the moon. The stars don't care, and neither should we. Life's a joke told on bended knee. Oh, the tears, they fall like rain, but laughing hides the creeping pain. Wrap it in wit and make it seem like a heartache cast in a silver dream. The shadow dances and the smoke it swirls. Fate's a trickster pulling curls.
Greetings and salutations, my friends! Welcome to the glorious day here at the Tango Hotel. That's right, boys, we have returned, and my thing is like so jacked up. Wow, I didn't even notice. It's like off-center in my forehead. Oh god, no! Joker! Smokey the Panda. Greetings and salutations, my friends. How are you, boys? Hopefully, you're ready. You're here and willing to cleanse some Xenos. Purge some heretics, and that's right. Burn the traitors. So on that note, my friends, if you would please join with me now for the most amazing and stupendous thing the Imperium has to offer. It's called the simultaneous sip. And all you gotta do, my dude, is grab that cup or mug or glass. Perhaps you have a tankard, chalice, or a stein. Maybe a canteen, jug, a flask, a vessel of any kind. You fill it with your favorite fluid. That's right. I've got my afternoon coffee. I made it today. It's decaf, and it is delicious. So join me now, friends, for the gloriousness. That's right. The stupendosity, the absolute awesome sauceness that is the simultaneous sip. And it's happening right freaking now. Go! Oh yeah! Flayman, what's up, buddy? Greetings and salutations to you too, my friend. Indeed! All hail the great and powerful waifu. Oh, wait, that was the wrong one. Nope. Gonna let that one go. We're just gonna let that one go. Anyway. Mrs. Tango, welcome as well to the stream. And I think that's the intro. You ready? I'm ready to cleanse and purge, bitches. I am so excited. Do you want to know why I'm so excited? Let me tell you why I'm so excited. So, I didn't know that Outer Worlds 2 was coming out soon. And it is. It's coming out tomorrow. It's been on, what is it, early access? Yeah, I'm not buying that stupid shit. But I was very skeptical because of some of the problems I had with the first game. But several individuals that I watch on YouTube, who I do relatively trust their word on things, have given it glowing reviews. So guess what that means? Tomorrow, when it releases at noon Central Standard Time, we will cleanse and purge in the Outer Worlds. And it will be amazing. Hopefully they don't go too hard on the anti-capitalists fucking comedy, because it was fucking it got really fucking tiresome. Like, it's one of those things, the Monty Python way that they do things was great. But the problem is they were doing the same gag over and over again. Whereas, if you're trying to do the same subject matter, you have to change the joke. So you could still keep the joke within the fact that it's a horrible, nightmarish corporatocracy. But you need to have other jokes than corporation bad and, evil and bad. And just like literally every fucking chance you get. You know what I mean? It's just like, what the fuck? Come on now. I heard bad things about the Vampire the Masquerade too. Yeah, I heard it was trash. Absolute trash. I never played the first one, so I don't know. But they basically, it's not an RPG anymore. Not in the way that you and I would think it is. It's like an action game or something. All right, anyway, so, that out of the way. Outer Worlds 2 tomorrow, noon Central Standard Time. I don't know if I'm going to be playing it at noon because I got shit to do in the morning. But as soon as I get available, I'm probably going to get on and play it because holy fuck yeah, dude. If it actually is good, I definitely want it. Okay, now I need to do something here real quick. This is something I haven't touched. Colony management. Okay, they rebuffed this system, so we need to go through it real quick. Okay, High Factorum Janris Danrock, what a fucking name. Troubling news has arrived from Xenos, your ladyship. While digging an irrigation ditch, workers found a Xeno obelisk made of unknown material. It was delivered to a laboratorium and subjected to numerous tests, one of which caused a reaction. The obelisk generated a low-frequency vibration, and the events that followed were catastrophic. A series of anomalies were recorded in the Epsilon 2 Majoris region. It's almost like Janus itself is fighting us there. Many logistical chains have been disrupted. The only people who visit the uncontrolled territory are the wretches fleeing deeper into the region in greater and greater numbers. The observers report strange fires in the sky at night, completely imperceptible to the augurs. Okay.
Provisions and Promethium. So we gained a colony reward. The Kim princes are hastily summoning militias and getting ready to start a purifying crusade. They await your ladyship's blessing. What exactly is happening on Janus? The vegetation demonstrated a remarkable ability for wild growth. It took the plants only 2 days to overrun the agri-complexes in the region. Extinct species of local megafauna have been spotted in newly formed jungle, aggressive and acting in unnatural cohesion. How are the wretches involved? We do not know. It is as if they received the signal telling them to abandon their work and rush deep into the afflicted territory. Oh, these are the dudes that I enslaved for the good of the Imperium. Motherfucker, man! This is what mercy gets you, boys. See? Empathy. I think I'm gonna have to purge these fucking mutants. Yes, permission to advise granted. What do you got to say about yourself? Janus's natural world is rising up. It's a lucky coincidence that the planet boasts experts who specialize in both controlling and destroying life. Reports that from the Magus biologist, Chapel, make no mention of storing weapons of mass destruction, but I have no doubt they possess some. They always do. I see no reason not to let them use them against all this, whatever it is. Okay. A very interesting suggestion. I'll definitely take that one under advisement. I like it. I like it. Nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. Well said. Well said. Next. What'd you expect? Fuck you talk about? Of course. Dude, I'm literally like doing the beam. Cuz I'm trying to be the like righteous, dutiful person, but also have at least a smidgen of humanity for the wretches. So at least enslaved they may serve the Emperor and humanity. But perhaps it is my one true weakness. A deployment of fortified research stations in the affected sectors is recommended. The benefit of gathering more information justifies the increased casualty rate among personnel. Well said, logically deduced. The wretches know more about this pestilent growth than we do. Something we must quickly rectify. We should capture some of these mutants and force them to cooperate. That way we can learn what it is we are dealing with. I seriously doubt the wretches know what the fuck is going on. If they did... Yeah, because if they did, they probably wouldn't even tell us, right? Because especially if it's like some chaos bullshit, right? Yeah, let's do number 5. Why does it have a check mark? What does that mean? Oh, it requires a plastisteel. Okay. Okay, that takes me down. May the Omnissiah be merciful to the souls of those who will give their lives in the name of obtaining knowledge. Item received. Audacity of Janus torpedo launchers. Torpedo tubes capable of firing 4 Aldari sonic torpedoes with 22 damage warheads. What the What? The scouts who ventured into the heart of the afflicted region discovered ancient Xenos creations emerging from the ground. The jungle reacted to the incursions by expanding and swallowing up some of the neighboring agri-complexes. Fortified observation stations were set up in the largest clusters of ruins. The priceless data and artifacts collected there were paid with the lives of many of the watchmen who fought against the onslaught of Janus's enraged wilds. Their sacrifice will not be in vain. Colony reward. Efficiency +2. I forget what efficiency does. We get more chemicals. Okay. What does this do? Does it not say? Was it on negative efficiency? I'm very confused. I am so very confused. This is what I get for not looking at it for, like, forever. Okay. So... relocated the wretches to a separate agri so as not to disturb the rest of the population. A sector of Janus has risen against the denizens that are being destroyed. Rogue Trader issued orders to set up fortified research complexes deep within the rebellion sector on Janus to study the environment. Okay. We did Kim Princes. Secrets. Contract available. Oh, this is the one where the dude asked me to go blow some shit up, didn't he? We already did that. We did this. The Science of Virtue. The inhabitants of Janus are restless. The populace may be placated by turning agri-complexes into impenetrable fortresses, assigning sheriffs from among the overseers and forming Jaeger bands. Drukari weapon. Rogue Trader gains 10 to dodge against human enemies. Plus 5 profit and 3 security. 6 plasteel. 2 adamantite. Damn. Blocks Project, Xeno Defense, and Monstrous Servants. Where are those? Here we go. So we need more mechanisms for this. The inhabitants of Janus Restless. On the serfs, it will turn them into obedient, battle-ready genetic deviants. Resets all cooldowns on all attacks and attack abilities at the start of the user's next turn. They gain 1 stack of staggered. Oh, nice. Okay. Need more mechanisms for that one. What about this one? Xenotech. All right. Seeker of the Weak. All enemies suffering from burning, toxin, bleeding. Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay, so... Xeno Defense. Yeah, we'll do... So... it'll give me 5 profit factor and 3 security. This one gives 3 efficiency. I mean, that's not bad, but I need mechanisms for that. Don't know how I feel about that. That's going to be interesting. Okay. And Xeno Defense is we turn them into... So we get complacency, security, and I get 6 weapons. Huh. Requires Promethium and Phlogiston? What the fuck is that? Oh, it's that crystal shit. I got 8 of those. So I just need more Xenotech. Okay. Alright. Sorry. Colony Worlds. So we can't do another project yet, right? Well, I can if I want to do this one. But it's going to take 6 plastisteel, 2 weapons, and 2 adamantite. So I'd be down to 2 adamantite, yeah. And, I mean, profit factor and security are good, right? I think I'm just going to do this instead of... Well, you know what? Let me do the other worlds. Let me see what we got here. So what do we do here? The Rogue Trader ordered the Malapis to accept the teaching of the Bloodspun Web, halting religious confrontation. 2, 4, 1. Okay. I wish it told you what these did. That'd be great. Instead of having to go over here. So, profit factor. Rizians. Previously helped with reclaiming a relic. Generous bribe, exchange for riches. He promised. Calculations. Okay. Okay. Indulgences for sale. Hollowed Railway. Whenever the wearer kills their target with a melee attack, all enemies in a 2-cell range around the wearer suffer 9 mental damage. I mean, that's cool. I guess. A glorious mag train loaded with relics run across Foulstone, carrying the light of the faith to every corner of the world. So it gives 2 to complacency. Affects the amount of profit factor produced by the colony and the speed of projects. Increasing profit factor, but decreasing their speed. Okay, cool. So, 1,000 relic thing. Bonfires of Righteousness. 2-handed ranged weapon, flame weapon proficiency. Oh. The armor penetration of this flamer is increased by 4%, but it does not inflict the burning effect. It says it fucking does. That's kind of weird. It's a Drukhari weapon? Must not have. Okay, excuse me. Never mind. Blocks good tidings. 2 to security and 2 to profit factor sound really fucking good. Alright, what does it say? Faith commands exterminate subhumans. Their faith commands them to exterminate the subhumans, the mutants, and the weak of faith in their midst. Then they must travel to other worlds of the Protectorate to continue the holy cleansing. Creations of blasphemous Xenos, traces of heresies, and tomes of dangerous knowledge abound in the Chronos Expanse. Let the bonfire's flames consume the corruption. Okay. Good tidings. Closely held ambitious erect a giant spire that will reach into Foulstone's orbit. From there, a powerful Vox station will broadcast prayers and sermons to the entire planet, while the voice of the astropathic choir will carry sacred words across the Chronos Expanse. The good tidings will be heard throughout the Vox spectrum, rallying the Imperium's subjects. Wow. Okay. One of the projects has been... Oh, so I need to do one of these to get these. Okay, cool. So... What are your stats? You've already got 2... We got complacency. We've already got a lot of complacency. I mean, the more profit, it's already got security, so I'm very tempted to do good tidings. We don't need security. I don't fucking need this thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's fucking cool. Flamer shot stream. Yeah, it only has 1 attack. I mean, it's kind of a cool attack, I'm not gonna lie. Very cool, but I think I only have 1 person that can use it. So yeah, we're gonna do good tidings. 3 plastisteel and 1 adamantite. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. We're gonna make it happen, baby. Dargonus! Uh-oh, here we go. High Factorum... Lord Captain, we have received a report from Dargonus. Some common folk from the now ruined Siphion 84249 have succumbed to the heresy of defiance, forming into gangs known as the Engine Vandals, and they now ride across the wastes on the wasteland adapted cleaning Goliaths. They have declared themselves outside the law, raiding the hive's outskirts only to escape retribution in the toxic wastelands. Many of them did not want to obey your more than equitable decision to send them to the restoration site of Siphion, and thus have fled the labor settlements, committing the heresy of disobedience. How dare they? Who they think they are dealing with? Rumor has it that the Foreman clan, in charge of the debris removal in the ruins of Siphion, associates with these vandals. We could pass on your words to the renegades via the Foreman, or force them to disclose the locations of the rebels' nomadic camps. Okay, so what are my options? We've got... let the Foreman negotiate. We can spin some thrones to avoid problems altogether. If they're so tenacious and militant, let them guard the hives in exchange for small... I'm not gonna lie, that one's actually pretty good. That one's actually pretty good, right? Because, I mean, are they still gonna steal? Yes. Are they still gonna be bad? Yes. But if you pay them enough, if other people try to steal things, they'll kill them. And that's really what you want, right? Okay, let's see, and destroy them, of course. What is this Foreman clan? It is a union of workers and technomats who used to serve in the lower levels of Siphion. Small-scale shift bosses, the usual common folk who have proved their worth with diligent labor and valuable knowledge. Of course, they rank much lower than the esteemed merchants, to say nothing of the aristocrats, but the common folk heed their kin, and the foremen have both the authority and the ability to manage them. The Siphions keep to themselves, but their foremen have not shown any signs of disloyalty. They were the first to volunteer to return to the ruins of Siphion 842-249 and start clearing the rubble. They are certainly useful and well accustomed to praising the Emperor through their labor. Moreover, their grief at the loss of their home and the resilience with which they have borne it may have made them heroes and martyrs in the eyes of the other commoners. I see. Yes, and how do they survive the wastelands? And why do they reject my rule? It's a rather uncomfortable way of life, your ladyship. They are always on the run from acid rains and hurricanes, keeping a decent distance from the hives if they do not plan on raiding at the moment. They get their food from the abandoned outposts, paying for it with their lives of those killed by autonomous security systems. Water and promethium are rationed very strictly. They live by marauding, occasional hunting and plundering. Sometimes their own kin, and sometimes the outskirts of the hive. They are a tribe of degenerates and barbarians that is rapidly developing its own clan culture. The civilized residents of the hives shoot the scum any chance they get. Okay, advisors, speak. If the engine vandals have managed to tame the ancient machine spirits, then that means they are technomats, or even techno-priests among their ranks. That renders them negotiable. It would be efficient to utilize such renegades instead of disposing of them. A promise of a reward for every piece of technology found in the wastelands of Dargonus and return to the dynasty will ensure their obedience and tractability. Smart man, this one. Gotta keep an eye on this man. He's gonna be dangerous, I'll tell you. I tell you now. I tell you, boys. If you wish to exterminate them in Ilantak, you do not waste your time on hunting them down. Instead, deceive them into destroying each other. Tempt them with a prize, a weapon, or a trophy that they can fight over. After the monkey are finished, slicing each other up for the right to obtain it, your warriors will finish the deed. The tactic often proves effective against your kind. True enough. Men are so easily and imminently corruptible. Sad state. The aristocrats of Dargonus despise them, but are also secretly afraid of them, correct? Renegades can invoke such fear. I wonder, had there been such exiles in my house, would their presence have curbed the ambitions of my brothers and sisters? Would they have supported me in case of conflict? Oh, I am scheming and conspiring right now, am I not? Oh, I am scheming. She's surprised. That's great. Bravo, Lady Cassia. Do not be ashamed of the unique abilities bestowed on you by your heritage. They are your birthright. Indeed. Well said, Hendrix. Well said. Okay. The web teaches to look for the enemy's vulnerability and what drives them. If the enemy is compelled to seek sustenance by attacking your Dimesny. Hang on a second. I think we looked this word up at some point, and I have forgotten what it means. And I'm pretty sure this is the game that made me look this word up. Nope. My dyslexia kicking in. In law, it's possession of one's on land. Manorial land retained for the private use of a feudal lord. Oh.
Domain.
Domain. What? Why does it sound eerily like domain? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Something about stupid ass Anglo people, and then the French had something to do with it. Our word domain, which overlaps with the meaning of domain, is some applications also comes from Anglos. Okay, you know what? You know what? The French were a fucking bad idea. We just need to move on. Anyway, prepare a trap full of poison gifts. Let them eat and drink to their heart's content. The poison will weaken them, and then you will strike. I'm leaning. I'm leaning toward one. What is this one? This takes a profit factor. This gives security, complacency, Wasteland Twister, two-handed melee weapon. An ancient weapon that once belonged to the leader of the Engine Vandals. Plus 10% to parry. Minus 10 to weapon skill when hit. Enemy weapon skill when hit. It's a power sword. Fuck yeah, dude. What about this one? Death Cult Power Blade. 1% of the wielder's critical hit chance for each attack they make. The bonus stacks until the end of each round. That's cool. And then with Lady Cassia, it's just security. Bro. I gain a movement point because I'm leader of the engine van. That's cool, dude. I become leader of a gang. I mean, I know the rogue trader is like way up there, but the fact that I also hold gang leader title just sounds awesome. Right? Because when you're, moving into court and you're tidy and you're, yelling off the my achievements and whatnot, it's going to be, Lady Von Valencius, rogue trader extraordinaire, what is it? Destroyer of chaos, terror of mutants, leader of the Engine Vandals gang. It's just like, what the fuck? Oh, God, dude. Wasteland Generator. Ancient component of the Dargonis fleet frigate was discovered in the wastes. Torpedo tubes capable of firing 5 short-burning plasma with 19 damage warheads. Okay, that's cool. And it gives 1 to mechanisms. I do need more mechanisms, but I'm gonna do this one. Lady Cassia is right. We should help them and give the aristocrats a real threat that will keep them in their place. I am still naive, even the basics of these games played by the powerful, but my intuition tells me that this is a winning strategy. A meeting with the leaders of the Engine Vandals was organized through the mediation with the Foreman clan. They have gladly accepted the dynasty's proposal to serve. You bend the knee, you get the rewards. Simple as. Keep them in line, boys. There'll be plenty of booty to go around. I promise. Having received weapons and information, yes, the Engine Vandals slaughtered several brash and troublesome aristocrats in a few successful raids, sowing fear and reliance on the rogue trader's protection. The roar of their engines was akin to the crack of a whip over the heads of frightened cattle. Well done. Well done. Sweet. That's awesome. Okay, what else are we looking at? Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff to do. Genetic mercy. Genetic purges will be stopped. The world needs working hands. Ooh. Security, complacency. I don't know about that. Doctrine of rationality. According to the new doctrine, the disenfranchised will be servitorized or disposed of through hazardous work. So we'll get dogmatic, we'll get mechanisms, people, and plasteel. These are expenses, excuse me. So I'm going to lose my mechanisms if I do this. But we get efficiency, complacency, and security. Holy shit, that's pretty good. Convicts will be secretly resold to the to the pirates of the Kronos Expanse. Oh, that sounds great, dude. So we get RP. Wow. Yes. Yeah, that seems good. Okay, what about this one? The construction of pleasure chambers will give the aristocrats a place to repose, free from moral restrictions. Heretical. We already did this one, yes? Okay. What is this? Is ready to run a secret action on Dragonis with the illegal lots, provided the Rogue Trader's Dynasty guarantees protection. Ashen Breath. Two-handed ranged weapon. This weapon of a wrathful leader from the Aldari Corsairs, taken as a trophy by the Imperial Navy and later stolen from a secret arsenal by Casablanca agents. Two-handed ranged weapon. It's a melt-a-gun. 3 max ammo. Rate of fire is 1. 20 dodge reduction. So it's a single shot melt-a-weapon. I mean, I guess that works, right? So across weapons, plastisteel, adamantite. You get 4 profit factor, Xenotech. I mean, this one's good. I like this one. This is pretty good. This one's really good. The only thing I don't like is it takes that. I would do this one. Let me see something. What is your stats? Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Oh yeah, let's go, baby. 3 people. Get on out of here now. Go on now. Go on. Here we go. What is this? Vibos 4. Lord Captain, a disturbing report has come from the quarries of Vibos 4. Or excuse me, Vibos 6. The convicts have lost their minds. They forgot how to use tools. They huddle together and continue to stare aimlessly into space, even under lashes of whips, ruining the mining deadlines. Some are possessed with the urge to use their nails to scratch blasphemous symbols on tools, machines, and even their own bodies. The most mad have painted the walls with several mines from the floor to ceiling with symbols and then gone off deep into the mining tunnels. None of them could be found. The Overseer considered it a ploy to divert attention away from the escapes of an impending rebellion. What are the symbols being scratched out by the convicts? It's hard to give these drawings any sort of intelligible definition. Unnaturally round circles connected by lines? Oh no. The lines are interrupted by groups of dots? Fuck me. Some patterns follow a certain common logic while others are unique. I can provide your ladyship with pics. Logic test succeeded. After examining the pic, you realize that the symbols are connected through some strange logical sequence. I don't know what the fuck that means. Investigate this anomaly, dealing with something sinister. Monitor the workers. Have the guards knock this love for cheap theatrics out of the inmates' heads. Okay, beat them to death. All right, what do my advisors say? I am detecting an intriguing pattern in the drawing of the symbols left by the prisoners. Hypothesis. They have a practical purpose, requesting clearance for the Adeptus Mechanicus to access the mines and investigate the specimens. If the convicts continue to disappear for no reason, then unrest will soon follow, whether out of fear or hope for the possibility of escape. To stifle this, we must put pressure on the convict leaders. My experience suggests this people can hold more sway than any overseer. The servants of the Omnissiah are hereby allowed to examine any convicts that demonstrate odd behavior and are given full access to the mines. There is no sacrifice more worthy than one made in the name of the quest for knowledge. The wise servants of the Omnissiah interrogated the strange prisoners. The examination of their brain tissue did not reveal any mutations. Those laborers who had completely lost their utility were granted servitorization in order to maintain production levels. However, one discovery was made after all. The prisoners' drawings were too symmetric. They could not have been mere gibberish. These sets of repeating dashes and dots were far too familiar, but if it was indeed a secret code, then judging by its complexity and the impossibility of decoding it, this language was definitely not invented by a convict. Nice. +3 adamantite, 1 chemicals. Fuck yeah. All right, what do we got here? Punishment of outsiders. We already did this? Yes, we did. Underground workers. The following must be completed. Giants. Okay. Oh, I get it. Dreamless. The convicts will be much greater use if they are kept from sleeping by employing a small augmentation. All allies gain +5 commerce and 4 hit chance. Everyone knows Rogue Trader's eagerness to succeed using the most efficient way possible. And interesting. We'll get more efficiency. Requires a mechanism and plasteel. An abandoned void station in orbit around Vibos may be turned into a secret den for pirates of the Kronos Expanse. Oh, hello. Creatures caught in the corrosive grenade blast area suffer their current armor divided by 2% armor decrease. Damn, that sucks. And we get replenishing ones. 2 profit factor. We get security. All colonies. Ooh. 3 plastisteel, a single provision, and 1 weapon. That one looks pretty good. Yeah, it definitely does. Holy servitude. The Drusians always need new pilgrims, and convicts will be adequate fit for this role. What is this? A marvelous compact weapon in the form of a ring that allows the wearer to fire a melting scorcher shot. Oh, that's cool. That's crazy. A magnificent ring holding a deadly plasma charge. Gifted to the Rogue Trader, it saved Reverend Harmonius from assassins, not once, but twice. Very nice. And the master artisans of the Adeptus Mechanicus deepen the mines of Vibos, where the thundering seismic cannons will tear through the rock to free precious stones. Okay. So we've already done the secret of winter scales. So 2 promethium, 2 chemicals, 2 more promethium. We'll lose security, gain 2 efficiency, flog some plasteel adamantite. That's pretty good. This was pretty good too. +2 profit factor. That's a lot. That's a lot. The security going down, though, I'm not exactly happy about that. That would put it down to 1. So I will fear no poison. All allies gain 5 corals and suffer negative 10% toxic damage. Magos Toxius of Vibos 6, responsible for the purity of the climate domes, presented the Rogue Trader with a welcome gift of consecrated rebreather filters and poison-resistant medicaments. Okay. Oh, here we go. Blocks ergonomics. Lots of, okay. Gives complacency and security. Ergonomics. Mining complexes are getting crowded. Individual pods and tranquilizers for the convicts could solve the problem. 2 profit, 2 efficiency. 2 chemicals, 2 plasteel. This one's not bad, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to do this one. None of these give security. This one gives security. I kind of like this one. I'm going to go with this one. This is going to... Actually... Yeah, let's do Envirodomes first. And then we'll do the other one. Okay, so... What do I need? Xenotech, Reputation. Doesn't block anything else. So I just need Reputation here. Gives me Dogmatic. Science of Virtue. All the corruption on Xenos originated in the sophistries of unholy scholars. Reverend Harmonious Dorloso, a preacher from the cult of St. Drusus, is going to visit Janus to perform the procedure of blessing delimitation of the agri-complexes and demarcation of the irrigation systems. Instead of relying on the advice of the godless generators, he will be guided by the wise examples set in hagiographies of the saints, the teachings of the righteous scriptures, and the pious sacred geometry of the iconographers. May faith triumph over the sophistication of soulless metal. Lovely. Okay, so we need to do giants. Kim Princes. Forest Fortress. So I need 2 mechanisms. I'm probably going to do Monstrous Servants. The inhabitants of Janus are relentless. The adepts can ready to run experiments on serfs that will turn them into obedient, battle-ready genetic deviants. Oh, wait, that's not giants. Never mind. I don't know where that is. Giants. That's what I want. So never mind. Seeker of the Week. 6 weapons. Security goes up. Complacency goes up. Profit factor. Security. I mean, we do this one for free, so... I'm just going to do it. Why not? Okay. Now we can actually explore something. The augurs have detected the remnants of an ancient mining ship that crashed on the planet. It looks like it was carrying equipment and settlers for a new mining site. Searching the ship might prove useful, but it carries certain risks. Okay, conduct the search. Succeeded! The search team was able to retrieve the last surviving extractium from under the debris. They suffered no losses and returned to the ship, triumphant. Lovely. Hell yeah. I definitely need more of these damn things. A lot more of them. Seven plasteel. Yes, let's do this one. That's a lot of plasteel. Already explored. Did we do this already? Got 3 plasteel. All right. Heroic. Heriox Rim Station. Pontius Lockchin. We welcome your ladyship to the Herokium's Rim, our humble trading station. I am Steward Pontius Lockton, here to offer our highborn guest only the finest wares and special ship modules. The helmsman's snort is heard over the internal Vox channel. A trading station? Pull the other one. Pull the other one. Everyone in the Expanse knows that this is a pirate den where they peddle stolen plunder. But to be fair, they never touch the customers, which is probably why they're still alive. Let's check out the weapons. Perhaps you might be interested in macro cannon. Solid, robust. Medium range. 50% chance to start a fire. Dorsal macro. Let me... I don't know what I have. So, dorsal. Lance weapon. Prow. So... So that means lance weapons don't miss, right? Prow or dorsal. Damages all targets in its line of fire. Most effective against armored targets, but struggle to land hits on quicker targets with high evasion. Okay. I did pick up some torpedoes. So we got a lance battery on the prow, and we got plasma torpedoes. I thought I picked up some... There it is. Sonic torpedoes. I don't know what the difference, but it doesn't give us anything to say about that, so I'm not sure that means a damn thing. Right? Because burning plasma torpedoes, it doesn't say anything about that. There's nothing I can move over to look at that. Medium range dorsal macro cannons. They fire 3 shots, dealing 14 damage per shot. So, maximum we're looking at here is... The max we're looking at here is... Yes, it's really hard for me to do basic math. 42. It's probably better than having... I don't know. Not interested. What about the engine? Class 3. So, plasma drive, strong acceleration, low braking. In addition, it grants 3 additional void movement points when ramming. Okay, that's cool. I don't want that. Same old, rampaging pirates, nefarious smugglers, Xenos preying on lone ships. The Valiant Imperial Navy alone fights them. We thank the God Emperor. Cool. There is a rumor about a lone Adeptus Mechanica ship, an ancient hulk, that is reported to appear in one system or the other, only to vanish the next day. Who knows why it broke away from the Explorator fleet, or what secrets it may hold. But this is just a tall tale, unworthy of your ladyship's ears. All right, I'll take it. Let's go. Let's see what we got. I have 485 scrap. I forgot I can upgrade these. Okay, so that internal fire thing is going to be great. I think. God's Bane lance weapon. I wish we could have more than one dorsal weapon. I would have both of them. Why are they yellow? I like the fact that it starts internal fires. It does suck because I'd really like to put them over here. Although those deal a lot more damage. I feel kind of dumb buying this now. Because I don't think if it's max 40 damage, but it has a chance to start fires. I'm assuming it's yellow because it's supposed to be really good, right? That's why it's yellow. Yeah, that was kind of dumb of me to buy. Oh well. And I think we've explored everything. I think that's it. That's all we got. All right, let's see what we can do. Okay, I've got 7 insight. Where do I need to go? I need to go over here. Save the Eldari survivors. Kiva Gamma, yeah. Calamity of Industrial World. An uncharted system. Oh, we still haven't found routes to those, have we? There's footfall. So, what the fuck? How are we supposed to... Magnetic storm? Was I supposed to come back to that or something? What does it say? Arrange a reception for the Navis Nobilita. Oh, that's the quest. Okay. Wait. Okay, so I can chart a course to there. It's just going to be deadly. Okay, okay, I see. I forgot how this actually worked. And then it would require more of these to get over there, right? Yeah. Okay. Unsafe. Let's go, baby! +1. We did not get a route over there. I'm going to end up having to frickin' create my own, aren't I? Void ship remains. Take us into orbit. Begin scanning surface. What do we got? 50 experience. Dead world. Arid world. Cool. Nothing. All right. Void ship remains. Lord Captain, the Argus cannot determine who the ship we approach belongs to, but the telemetry clearly reveals it's an Imperium vessel. The hull is badly damaged, but there is air in some of the chambers, which means they are hermetically sealed. What are your orders concerning the discovery? Yep. Let's climb aboard. Oh, it's one of these. Fuck yeah, dude. Okay, region. Bridge. The middle decks recorded by unknown. We who walk down the same passages and the same bays day after day, we who are born and live in... So let's have us a tale about the Lord Captain. By the will of the Emperor, the Guardian, the Commander of the blah, 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 blah. Like the dead whale cast ashore by the inexhaustible... Okay. Our Lord Captain saw the expedition partially. She decided to train the penetrating gaze of the auger rays on the damaged ship. Tech use 100%. The auger's keen eye scanned the eerie vessel, identifying that the void ship was gravely damaged and was in the process of final erosion. There was very little time to explore it. 3 sectors seemed the least damaged: the bridge, the middle crew deck, and the service bay. After exchanging a series of trills and warbles in the mysteries and ancient languages, the tech priests responsible for the augers reported to the Lord Captain that they had glimpsed the signs of valuable components in the operation of the service bay. The Lord Captain, next step was to turn her attention to the scouts. Okay. This Lord Captain had decided which of the 3 teams she should lead, and which 2 would entrust to their officers. Let here be known the names of the honest people who stood before the rogue trader in that moment. The taciturn and grave Young Hong Soon, whose word was as firm as his handshake. Captain Vesti, whose jokes will be remembered by everyone on decks 3 to 5. And senior officer of the 3rd. Okay. No one on deck had any doubt navigating inside the wreck ship would be difficult. They would be separated by kilometers of twisted metal, deadly modules, weighing options. The Lord Captain. I guess we'll do this. Explore the service decks. From here on, we will relate the events based on what we learned from witnesses, the people who accompanied the Lord Captain on the tour of the dread ship. The shuttle started up one after another, dispersed, each heading for its selected target. An hour spent cutting through the hull, a freezing vacuum of space, a fussy board, and then finally the rogue trader stepped to the cold, dark deck of the ship. The light of the torches revealed the sign of the gloom. Fireborn. After a minute-long exchange with the Vox Master, who quickly checked the archives, it was established that the dead vessel was that of Captain Nova Van Dane, registered at the Kiva Gamma port. Gray Matina said a prayer to the appropriate situation, then she looked expectantly at the Lord Captain. I guess we'll do Lore Imperium. Lord Captain says proved correct. After a thorough search, as well as searches conducted by Grey Mentioner, where the scouts found undamaged components and marked them for dismantling. Sound crackled from the Vox speakers as the light and the casting switched on, signaling the message coming from the first unit's frequency. Commander Yongsun calmly reported that his unit was making satisfactory progress toward the ship's bridge. It said who I was accompanying. Okay, I misread that. This was followed by a message from the second unit, which was on the crew deck. The Vox speakers crackled, preparing to connect with the unit's commander, Captain Vesti. The words that came through the sound muffled. And though the person on the other end wasn't speaking directly into the Vox, but accidentally pressing the transmit button, while accompanied by something else. Never seen anything like it. It's beautiful. Hey, hold on, wait. What is it? It's moving. The pale-faced Captain Matina barked out a stream of orders, telling the unit to close ranks around the rogue trader and prepare for trouble. Then the yelling from the Vox turned to laughter. "Ha ha, I got you, old girl," boomed a voice from the speaker. It belonged to Captain Vincey, commander of the unit exploring the middle deck. "Don't panic, we're all good here. Not a thing to report. I hope you are all just as uneventful." White with anger, Matina turned to the rogue trader. "Captain Vienta has a unique sense of humor. I strongly suggest that your ladyship take him in hand." Yeah, we're gonna go with number one. We're gonna reprimand him. You know, I get it. I get it. Reported that his unit's foray had so far proceeded without incident, mystical or otherwise. They had found no survivors from the ship's crew, or bodies for that matter. However, the unit had encountered a problem. The passage leading to the deck section with the arsenal and storage depot was seriously damaged, especially the power cables. Proceeding could be dangerous. The Lord Captain issued new orders. Logic test succeeded. Rogue Trader had her team continued on. Fortune smiled on the unit this time. Grey Matina, having trusted her instincts and experience, chose to return the shuttle via the alternate route. In one daring, dark branching, the team discovered a modest but untouched trove of cargo. The first unit captain soberly reported that people were proceeding to the bridge. The ensuing deadly silence alerted the Lord Captain that something was wrong. Following the gazes from his team, she saw that the unit's dispatcher, who was carrying the large Voxcaster with the antenna transmitter, was lagging far behind the rest of the group, and the transmission indicator was dark. There was no incoming message. Even if there had been, Sol's voice couldn't have sounded so close, as if the dispatcher or Son himself were standing right next to the Rogue Trader. Son here, Unit 1 proceeding to the bridge, said the voice again. Now it seemed to be coming from all sides, drawing in from the left, from the right, from under the deck, and even from somewhere among the mess of cables overhead. Let's go willpower. 100%. Summon my willpower and resist the illusion. Wah, 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 wah. Fire all weapons. Success! The Lord Captain managed not only to maintain her self-control, but also keep the terrified unit from veering into outright panic. Led by the Rogue Trader, the scouts hurriedly retreated from the shuttle, pursued by their comrade's disembodied voice, which continued to repeat the same brief message. After returning to the shuttle, received reports of Fireborn's status. The tech priest who relentlessly pierced the wreckage with the Augur's gaze insisted on curtailing the operation as soon as possible, fearing imminent destruction. There were also reports from 2 other units. The second unit had succeeded in moving through the danger zone and requested the shuttle with valuable payload taken from the dead ship's stores. Augurs in the Vox system proved equally useless. The first unit, which had been exploring the bridge, had vanished without a trace, almost as if the dead ship had swallowed them whole. The scouts and their commander had simply disappeared, joining the thousands of crew lost aboard the Fireborn. In the shuttles, the final game... Okay, hold. Recite a memorial. I should have went to the bridge. I knew it. Yes, destroy the cursed ship! The Rogue Trader cast a final glance at the endless blackness and the shell of the Fireborn that lurked within. In that moment, the ship's weapons batteries roared to life, lighting up the darkness with a barrage of fire, and the sad, cursed vessel was soon turned into a brilliant mass of molten metal and plasma. For that which was born in fire should also perish in fire. Well done! Excellent. Scanning life forms. Do-do-do-do. Precious little life forms. Do-do-do-do-do. Where are you? Bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Ooh. 3 provisions. I mean, I've only got 2. I don't know if I use an extractum on that. Only 2. The giant rings on the planet's surface can be observed from orbit. Examine the rings. It has emerged that this planet has a native species of giant insects similar to Terran ants. Just like ants, they sometimes form so-called death spirals in which one creature follows another without realizing they're going in circles. These were rings discovered by the ship's observers. The strange phenomenon was originally suspected to be a sign of warp activity or nefarious Xenos structures, turned out to be quirk of nature, and a tragic one at that. So, nothing. Yep, gotta make sure to save. The augurs have detected wreckage in the void ship's vicinity, but the exact nature of the wreckage is unclear. Oh, that was the one that disappears all the time, huh? Alright, I think I'm gonna use an extractum on this. It's only 3, but you know what? Fuck it, dude. I'm a bit low, you know what I'm saying? I'm a bit low on that one. Okay. So we still got to go all the way over there. Okay, I think I'm gonna save it. We're gonna do some traveling. We've received an astropathic message from Dragonis. Reports Xenos raid against merchant ships in the silence of Segret, whatever. The coordinates of a hypothetical contact have been forwarded to the crew. If you wish to support your subjects and fight back against the Xenos personally, we must hurry. It is unlikely that a merchant ship will be able to resist the enemies of humanity for long. Malfunction. Okay, the accelerator cogitators. Okay, nothing happened. So what was the quest that I just got? Where the hell do I have to go? Oh, he dinged. Hello. Journal. Here we go. So be allowed to destroy Mayor Segret. What? Wait. So if I trade 2 profit factor, he'll give me more provisions? More promethium and more chemicals? For 4 people? We'll do that later. Okay, so where is this? I'm missing something here. Right? Dumped cargo. Eye of the... That's where I was going to go. Eye of the Magnetic Storm. Is it someplace that I haven't seen yet? I don't understand what the fuck is going on. Silence of Mayor Sega. What do I do about this? Rogue Traitor must act immediately. There it is. Okay. Arrive in time to help the void ship. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Let's hard save. I really don't want to spend 2, but I'm going to do it. Here we go. Let's go. Space combat awaits. Let's go kick their shit in, shall we? I hate that I had to waste that. That sucked ass. I don't know how long I could have. I don't know, because I would have had to make like 3 different jumps to get there in time. Whatever. I can now just jump straight across there, so I guess there's that. Well, as the cloud guide, the aiming and firing are reduced. This cloud also conceals the vessel's position. Is it just two of these bad boys? 4, 5. Okay, I forget what I need to do here. Okay, it's a ram. Long range broadside, long range broadside. I have swing run so I can flip the ship around. Reloads all macro cannons award during the acceleration phase. Initial phase of the ship movements denoted by the area with the least amount of color. Certain abilities can only be used while the ship is in an acceleration zone. Reinforced sectors increase chance of absorbing enemy attack and loses half of its strength when absorbing damage. Okay. Flagship next can make its next 90-degree turn instead of the usual 45. Very nice. Shallow jump. Shallow warp jump. Suffers warp damage. Lovely. Only one weak point can be highlighted at a time. Cooldown 1 to 3 rounds at random. And next shots do 2 extra range. So I guess I should... Like, this is one of those things. I could pop it right now. All right, let's look at this. Evasion plus 30, minus 3 speed, minus 25%. Okay. More difficult for enemies to hit. Does it make my range minus 3? Okay, so I guess it's just win is the condition we're going for here.
Onward!
So let's pop this. Pop out the torpedoes. Oh, okay, so 2 rounds. Well, that sucks. Okay, do we have it? What is this? Gas and dust cloud. Whenever a vessel is inside this cloud, its aiming and firing are reduced. Cloud also conceals the vessel to make it more difficult for its enemies to hit. Boom. Okay, I've reached my... Yep. I should have waited until right here to launch those. It's all good, though. It's past the turn. Oh, shit. Dude. I might have to reload this. I might actually have to reload this. He's going to get annihilated by these fucking vessels. Ugh. Damn. Never mind. Oh, he's coming in here with me. Okay, so he's going to be in here too. All right. Okay. Are you in here too? We're attacking from a 2-cell range. So... why can't I move the torpedoes? Why didn't they get to go last turn? I don't understand why this is a thing. I'm very confused. Okay, anyway, well, shit. Okay. So... how hard can I turn? Make his next turn at 90 degrees instead of the usual 45. Okay. So we will move... I'm gonna be very careful about what I do here. Let's go to here. 28%. So we'll pop this. And I could literally just turn into this right here.
Macro cannon, volley.
Nice! We hit that bitch. Yep, we should take both of these shots, which we are going to do.
Fire the lance battery.
Boom! Dorsal weapon, God's Bane! Damn! Damn! Firing torpedoes! Turn! Turn! Wait, we could ram him? You know what? Fuck it.
The time
Ramming speed!
for the enemies of humanity.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about! And we can't turn anymore. Yep, that's fine. We could warp jump. It doesn't say it works. It should. How long does it last? Let's see. This will tell us. Permanent. How are my shields looking? Where do I see my shields? There's my hull. Oh, there. I see him. I see him. Did I lose all shields on this side? I think that's my turn. Yep. I'm gonna have to turn around. They're going... Wow. Oh, come on, hit him. Yes. Flee, Xeno scum. Nice. Can these things just fly straight through me? And they won't hurt me, right? Okay, good. I mean, it's just a reference, right? It should be big enough. There's enough space. Right? See, this is why I love that ability. Because now, well... Boom! You're dead, bitch! You are fucking dead, asshole! Alright, we're gonna hit torpedo control. And we are gonna try to turn these around. Okay. And then we're gonna do the same here. We're gonna go new heading. Flagship flies in a straight line. Can only be used during the acceleration phase. That's this one right now, right? I'm gonna do it. So you have to go to the end, okay. Well, that sucks. Well, I'm turned around, I guess, but that was pathetic. I'm really mad that I did that. Really mad that I did that.
Annihilate them.
Really, really, really fluffing mad that I did that. Gonna go ahead and pop that as well. Nothing else I can really do here. Only got 38 HP left. Is he gonna get him? Oh! Yes, get fucking wrecked! Come on. And the miss. Wing and a miss. My torpedoes are going to get the kill, aren't they? Yep, here it is. Here it is, baby. Come on. I got you, boys. I got you. Meow. Oh, look. I can do it, yeah. For some reason, I got 2 turns. It's not dead. Holy shit. Is there a... Let's go ahead and pop Emperor's Light on that bad boy. Vulnerability scan. Make them bleed. Pew, pew, pew. Yes! And the Xenos scum goes down. Fuck yeah, dude. A message from Master Scandalar. Lord Captain, this time he is not reporting yet another attack, but an alleged location of one of the Xenos leaders. Achilles' aides have reported that the said leader is heading an attack on Paradise World Grantis. There's one catch. That planet belongs to Calgeus Winterscale, another rogue traitor. Master Scandalar noted in his message that the responding to a distress call is unlikely to be considered an incursion into someone else's territory. The governor of Grantis will most likely send out a call for aid the moment the raid begins. And if your void ship happens to be nearby, no one will question your reasons for landing. Cool. We received a Voss message. The ship's captain sends an inordinate thanks for your assistance and reports that the shuttles have been dispatched to deliver something to your ship. A shotgun. Damn! That's a mighty fat shotgun there, buddy. Rending shots. Nice. Knock enemies back. Has decided to personally thank you for saving his hide. As soon as the transfer takes place, the ship will depart the system. I imagine they are worried about the integrity of their whole riddled bucket and want to get as far away from the perilous system as they can. Excellent. Lovely. I got a new thing. Okay, so we got a new quest. Let's check out the map. Let's see what the Kronos Expanse has for us. Yeah, it sucks. I spent all that just to... Man, that sucks. Anyway. This it? Is heading a raid. Apparently one of the Xenos leaders has been harrying. This is an opportunity to strike a blow. Okay. So... I don't know where I should go. Should I go here? And then here? Or go down to Forbundus, which is still 2 jumps. I mean, I could just do it from here, because I gotta do it from somewhere, right? I could do it from here. It's still gonna take me to... Oh my god, dude. Is this a timed thing? I don't know if it's a timed thing. Right? This is what I want to know. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to... Hang on a second. Okay. I'm not really sure what to do here. Do I need to go right now? Like... Okay. We're going to load it. So we're gonna see if I can, if I don't have to waste those, because that's, if I feel really stupid, because I was like, oh my god, it's telling me I need to hurry, but like, do I really need to hurry? Will it be gone by the time I get there? Oh. Well, that sucks. I thought... For some reason, I thought that wouldn't... Never mind. Doesn't matter. Anyway. Yeah, this is a safe route. Straight up. And we arrive in time. Okay. Profit factor, dogmatic provisions. Boom. Ooh, no, Foulstone. I bring woeful news, Lord Captain. Prelates Hectoratus of the Order of the Hammer has passed away. Oh, no. No! Immediately after the launch of the orbital Voxspire, he entered the halls of recording and, having sat on the command throne, was granted a vision. For over 3 days, Prelate Hectorius preached about Saint Cognatius being reincarnated in a body made from the saint's holy relics. This spiritual feat depleted Prelate Archetus's strength, and he peacefully departed for the Emperor's throne shortly after the sermon's conclusion. The Order of Elders believe this to be a sign of the Saint Cognatius's relics currently stored on the planet throughout the expanse. They must be brought together. The Order is preparing for the election of a new prelate under whose guidance it will undertake the holy mission. The majority of the votes are divided between Laguni, whatever her name is, well known for her favor, and the merciless, ooh, I like him, Tychon. The minority of the Order sees the Akamos Nigma and a humble, reasonable man as their prelate. So there's 3 choices. Yes, does it not strike you as odd? I'm afraid it does. The esteemed began his service as a battle missionary and has long grown weary of peaceful life, befitting a man of his status. Nice. He yearned for a worthy spiritual feat, and when presented with the chance to serve as the voice of a saint, he gave what little strength remained. When he died, he was exhausted, but content. How do they intend to carry out this mission? The Conclave aims to procure all the relics that once belonged to Saint Cognatius. All that could possibly be procured. Given that the saint is a legendary figure, many items in the Chronos Expanse have an alleged connection to him. However, it seems unlikely that any of the relics' owners will eagerly depart with them. The answer to the question is how the Order of the Hammer is going to retrieve them depends on the identity of its next prelate. What about the candidates? Lugnalia. Hey, Miss Tango, what's up? It's going. Was converted by Hectarius on one of the heathen worlds. She then served as his bodyguard for many years and eventually became the protector of the Order's reliquary and the leader of its military branch. As for Brother Tychon, he is an aristocrat by birth. He had an excellent education and could have lived in luxury had he not renounced secular life for the sake of ascetic vows. He is intelligent, thoughtful, well-read, and most importantly, genuinely merciful. Really. Few things can be said about the Nigmus. He has never been famous for his prowess in battle or his sermons, but the monastery has never wanted for anything on his watch. He is the most reasonable and unobtrusive individual. And what will my companion say? Let her meet with Reverend on footfall. Should he accept her as a worthy leader, we ought to support her. Okay. Brother Tychon, he and I have met back when he was called Tychon Drivestem. He wasn't a monk back then. He was a grandson and an heir to Erdben, governor of Dragonis. An honorable young man with a spark in his eyes. His ascension would mean much to the Drivestems. Yes, Albert. Indeed. See to it that House Drivestem thanks us for their assistance we provided to their kin. Will do. I bet Erdben never thought the boy would be of any use to the family. Now we will have to endure a decade of him boasting about the drive-stream blood that always strives for great heights. Brother Tychon has been chosen as prelate for the Order of the Hammer. Peaceful emissaries departed from Foulstone from many planets to form alliances and reinforce spiritual ties with the holders of Saint Cognatius's relics. This diplomatic mission will undoubtedly require sizable financial support. House Drivesteam has been informed of the honor granted to their family and has humbly requested to cover all expenses related to Prelate Tychon's endeavors. How very generous of them that they would give so much to the Imperium. Thank you so much, House Drivestream, for your generosity and faith. It will be well appreciated. Oh my goodness. Okay, Crusade. But many enemies of the faith are lurking. Foulstone, Flouncens, weapons and ships. Made the crusade against corruption. Okay, blocks. One of them. So I need mechanisms. Damage against demons. Wait, what? Oh. Me and my allies. Okay, cool. We all gain that. Profit factor and security. In Druce's footsteps. The charge ability deals damage to 9 against demons and Xenos. Based on your willpower. Okay. Complacency, profit factor. What do we need? Provisions, people, shrine. Epiphany. It's a power sword, one-hand melee weapon. If the wielder kills an enemy with charge, this ability has no cooldown. Well, that is fucking cool. What are your stats? Okay. Oh, whoa, look at this. This gives complacency for all colonies. So it's 0, but I have to have 3. Okay. So it takes 2 adamantine, complacency, efficiency. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want this one. 2 security to everything? That's pretty dope. What's this? Whenever air kills 2 cell range, we get explorators and complacency. Hallowed Railway. Mag train, okay. That sword's pretty dope. Yep. Pretty dope. Not as dope as that one, though. Yeah. Speaking of which, what do I have in my offhand? Combat shotgun. Where's that shotgun I picked up? Didn't we pick up a shotgun? Thought we picked up a shotgun. Is it in my cargo hold? Crappy. I swear I thought I picked it up. Odd shot las, long las. Heavy melta? Multi-melta. Well, shit. I swear I just got it. That's so weird. Huh. Well, apparently not. Thought I picked it up from that last station I did yesterday. That's really weird. Well, okay then. Yeah, we already went there. Orcs. Lovely. Okay, so now we got to do the fight again. We made it, boys. We made it. And I guess now we can go to that other system and I can just spend the 4 points on that one. Right? Rightio. Okay. So I am going to I won't be able to hit him at all. Okay. Even if I did that. Unless I did like a warp jump. Then I'd probably be able to do it, right? Jumps through unit suffers... Okay. Still can't even reach it. Damn. Okay. All right, what we're going to do, I'm going to try a different tactic here. I'm also going to quick save it. Saving game is impossible. Well, I should have saved it before the combat. Damn it. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. We're going to go launch torpedoes out the side.
Torpedoes locked.
And then we are going to... pop this. So 60 to 70, so medium dorsal, medium range lance. Within a wide firing arc. Okay. We'll go here.
Set the course.
Fire all weapons!
Lead them.
Yes! Burn! Burn! Oh, they're just out of range. Son of a biscuit. That worked, though. That definitely worked. Pew, 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 pew! Oh, yeah, boy. You're going down! Yes! Death to the Xenos scum! I mean, we knew that they were going to do, right? So, it's like, whatever, bro. Nice. Oh! Almost. And he's going in to cut them off. Okay. I'm going to literally do my end run and turn around. Yeah, come on up here, bitches. Come on up here. I'm going to get you some torpedoes up in this motherfucker. Asshole! Okay. Torpedo control. Skadoosh. Get them nice and lined up. Okay. All right. Yep, outside of my macro range. I mean, no, that's not what I want. What does this do? Straight line making a U-turn at the end of its movement. Can only be used during the acceleration phase. Can only target the furthest node in the path. Or do we just turn all the way around with this? Because then I'll be up here rather than going here and I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll have like less than 6 movement this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll basically be right back where I'm at. Or we do this. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're just gonna... Yeah, we're gonna swing that bitch around. Skadoosh. Target that vessel and fire.
This one's going down.
Yeah. Die, bitch. Die like the hoe you are. All right. Let's get them macro cannons on point. Fire!
Salvo!
Yes! More Xenos scum!
Annihilate them.
More torpedoes! Nice, he's charging in on them. The problem is I feel like they're going to go for the thing, aren't they? Yeah, all right. Damn! Bro, he's dead. I'm going to have to reload it. How ass. Unless this misses, he's dead. That's so dumb. See, we saved it there. When was this saved? Is this the beginning of the, yeah, we're just gonna do this. Go load this. Was this the beginning of the fight? Yes. Huh. Okay. Well... All right, I'm going to go ahead and shallow jump first. Go ahead and hit one of these bad boys up with this. Let's fire some torpedoes over here.
Unleash your vengeful salvo.
So it was a very good thing that I did what I did. At least that's what it looks like. Because the first time I went this way, and it was a good call, because those things do so much damage. So running interference for it is going to be a good idea. All right, yeah, I think we move forward, and we whoop that ass. Damn the torpedoes! Full speed ahead. Fire the lance battery! Damn it, man, you missed! That got his ass. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is I can't turn. Okay. It just sucks that I can't move my torpedoes this turn. At all. Yeah, these things, they will damn near kill it, but they don't do nearly as much damage as those big fucking ships. Like, where are your shields, bro? Like, they are all hounding it down. Oof. Dude, it is straight broadside of me. Oh my god. All right, hang on a second. What is it? What is this one? This one is reloads all macro cannons that were fired during the acceleration phase. Macro cannons, fire! Oh, come on! Yes! Well done, boys. Well done. We can also fire the dorsal God's Bane. Do... So yeah, I could turn. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Hang on a second. So if I move at all, it stops the acceleration, right? It stops the acceleration phase. Let's find out. I want to know. No, it does not. Does this mean I can do this? Sort of. So we end the acceleration phase. I still can't reload it. So if I go here, it cannot hit. So I got to move to here. And we fire the dorsal cannon. And then we use this. Why can't I reload these? Can only be used during the end phase. Oh, I see that now. Got it. Actually, hang on. Let's go ahead and... No. We're going to go to the end phase. If I go here... Can it still hit it? Yeah, let's go... Yeah, let's do that. Let's do this one. Boom. Okay, now I can reload my damn macro cannons. Fire macros! Pew, 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 pew! Very nice. Well done, well done. Good damage, good damage. I'm going to pop this. And I should be able to turn the ship. Okay, my mouse just died. There we go. Okay. The Master of Maneuvers. Okay, here we go. You ready? And it died again. Okay, so the battery's dead. Excuse me. Oh, that almost went really bad. Okay. Sorry about that, boys. All right. So if I go here, I won't be able to do the macros. Damn it. Yeah, I'm just going to do this. We're going to launch the torpedoes. I haven't used it yet this turn. What the fuck are you talking about?
This one
Asshole.
goes down.
Nice. Did a little bit of damage. I'm going to jump. Macro cannons. Fire.
Macro cannons fully.
Oh, we missed. No. Damn. I believe it'll survive. It did not survive an encounter with both of those frigates, though. God, dude, it's just getting its ass kicked. I don't know, it just feels like the torpedoes are just kind of like shitty. Yeah, gone. Damn. What do they do? Boom. Oh, goodbye, bitch. You're done. You're fucking done. Grab these torpedoes. Let's get them running up here. Pass the turn. It sucks you can't actually block either. No, you can't. Okay. Ah, shit, it already had it on there. That sucks. Did I cancel it? No, it got it back. Okay. Whatever. Okay, so I can barely hit that. I can hit that as well. We go here. Okay. We'll move as far forward as we can. Charge! We fire all weapons. Oh, there it is. More torpedoes. They're probably going to destroy it. Oh, maybe not. Oh, buddy. If that doesn't kill him, my torpedoes are absolutely going to do it. I can literally move forward one to get my ship out of the way and just blow that asshole straight out of the sky. What's going on? Why does it look like it's my ship? Oh, it's those torpedoes. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. Well, the problem is if I detonate these torpedoes, it'll blow them up too, right? I don't actually know. You know what? Let's fucking find out. It probably will. I don't care. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah. Totally. Well, you know what? Let's pass the turn. Oh, it does get to go again. Well, isn't that stupid? Okay, we'll just... it said that one was going to get to go, but it was lying to me. Boom! You're dead, bitch. And we use torpedo control to give this bad boy a little bit of what? Move forward. Detonate. Skadoosh! And she dies. I didn't take damage from that, did I? I don't think I did. Very nice, very nice. Well done, boys. Well done. All right, merchant ship. Oh, this was the shotgun. Sweet. I was like, I knew I got another shotgun. Where the fuck is it? Here it is. Yeah, it's even better. Look at it. 24 to 36. Same rate of fire, same range, same max ammo. Yep, just better. Oh shit. The only reason I have it is for the lulz. Right? Right. Okay. So, here's the question. Do we... just do it from here? Or do I do it from Frabundus? That's at least 2 jumps away. 1, 2. I was hoping to get it from it over there, but I'm going to have to create my own, which is unfortunate. To the Imperium. Like, it doesn't really make a difference where the tunnel is, does it really? I mean, this is a safe one. I kind of want to put it here. So, when I'm going down the roads that exist, yeah, I think we're going to do it from here. Let's jump. Let's jump to here. There we go. Colony management. Here we go. Lord Captain, the mines of Viabos 6 are once again in turmoil. At the depths of level MD Zeta 05, the overseers have discovered a mountain of mutilated bodies, seemingly crushed by the millstones of the mining machines. All the dead are convicts. The overseers believe there is a cult of heretics operating in the ranks of prisoners, offering human sacrifices. The prisoners themselves claim that this atrocity was committed on the order of the warden to rid his prisons of the more inconvenient inmates. I mean, if it was, I would fully support that and tell him to do more of it. The warden tried to reason with the raging mob, but was mauled to death instead. His defiled remains were found inside one of the cells where the prisoners were being tortured during the investigation of the strange convicts. The overseers have managed to isolate the rebels inside the mining facilities, but an assault would result in high loss of the workforce. On the other hand, the prisoners are ready to lay down their weapons, cease the violence, and repent if the rogue traitor would only demonstrate compassion toward their plight, possibly by reforming some of their more severe punishments. So who did kill the people found in the mines? That remains to be established. The riot has complicated the investigation. Perhaps it was the work of the warden after all. Perhaps there is a cell of the cult of the Final Dawn operating amongst the prisoners. But the few pics of the corpses that the overseers managed to contain an oddity. If one were to use their imagination, they could see certain pattern in the scattered bodies. One that is vaguely similar to those the inconvenient prisoners had been drawing. Order them to stop torturing the prisoners beyond reason. What does this give me? -1 efficiency, +1 to complacency. Oh, I don't lose any workers for this? Allies gain 3 crit chance. Everyone knows the ruthlessness. Fuck yeah, dude. We must understand the prisoner's cause of death and track down the culprits. I want to do this one for the title. I'm surprised that doesn't give you something else, too. 3% dodge. Yeah, let's do an investigation. I want to see what's going on. Upon carefully inspecting the dead bodies of the convicts, the overseers concluded they had not been killed by a human, or no known weapon could have inflicted such wounds. The bodies were demonstrated to the convicts, and the riot died down as the realization sank in that some unknown force was behind the murders. The investigation did not yield anything to help identify the party behind the murders that sparked the riot. The level has been sealed. Completed Virodome. Envirodome. Security, complacency. Fuck yeah, dude. Punishment of the needs new convicts. The quarries we filled with prisoners. Okay, so weapons, machinations. Gives adamantite chemicals and efficiency. Also gives Imperial Navy. Dreamless. What was this one? Warp guides? Greater than or equal to 4. Interesting. Navigator's Insight. What the fuck is this? Oh, fuck, really? Oh, that's great. I know exactly what that is. So I need 4 security to get that. What do I have now? 3. So doing Layer of the Void would do it. Weapons, plasteel, provisions. That's perfect. And I get iron eye grenades. Yeah. Decrease armor. Doesn't look like it does any damage, though. That gives me vigilance. This gives -1 to security. Plasteel, efficiency, security, 4 adamantite. Holy shit. Okay, test of will. There are now more convicts than there is work to go around. The surplus can be driven into the jungles. Over time, they will become wild and toughened by inter-clan conflicts, at which point the best fighters among them will be selected for service. I'm not going to lie, that sounds fucking dope. That's exactly what the fucking Space Marines do, and you know what? If the God Emperor's Avenging Angels do it, fuck it. It's good for the rest of us. That's what I say. So we will get more people and security. It takes provisions and weapons, and that's it. Okay. I like it. +2 security. You can also do it with Layer of the Void, which gives me security everywhere, which is great. Blood Sports. More convict than work to go around. Gladiator arenas contained under the environmental domes make surplus to the delight of the visiting aristocrats. Ooh, that's cool. Wrath of the Vile Rabble. It is a one-handed melee chain axe. Chain axe? Cool. 2 complacency for everywhere. That actually sounds pretty good. It cost me 2 people, though. This costs 3. Killing fields. There are now more convicts. Quarries extracting explosives, sand are rightfully called killing fields. They will consume any amount of living labor. Allies gain +5 ballistic skill, +5% damage. The rogue trader's munitions are produced with Feistling to the highest quality. Nice. 6 promethium, 2 chemicals, and 2 profit factor. I'm not going to lie. I want to do Test of Wills. This is fucking dope. Yeah. Yeah. Weapons and provision turns into 4 people, 2 security. Let's go. It doesn't cost anything. Security, complacency. That's kind of interesting. Okay. Heretical. Security and complacency. And 6 people. I mean, that does sound pretty good. This gives 2 security, requires 2 people, 1 plasticine, 1 mechanism. Gives me dogmatic. I'm going to do this one. Yep. So we could get the Shrine. Crusade, we can't do that one. And we can't do this one either. We don't have enough people. Efficiency, complacency, security. I kind of want to do the Crusade. I'm not going to lie. Profit factor and security. It sounds pretty fucking good, dude. And Janus. We could do this. Against Punisher. Dodge. Efficiency. This is security. Profit factor. This is also security. We get weapons. Xenotech. Okay. Is this the one I want? 3 security? What's Janus at right now? Already 3 security. Honestly, I'm thinking, yeah, let's fucking do it. Inhabitants of Janus are restless. The populace must be placated by turning agri complexes into impenetrable fortresses, assigning sheriffs to oversee. Yeah. Monstrous servants. Seeker of the Weak. I've only got 3 Xenotech. 4 Promethium would be fine, and Phlogiston would be -2. So 2 adamantine, 6 plasteel, 2 weapons. It would be all of it. It would be all of my adamantine. For a Drukari weapon, which I don't want. It does give me the security and profit factor, which I definitely want. 3 security. Yeah, fuck it. Hollowed Railway. I don't really care about that. Dragonus. All right, we're already doing something here. We're already doing something here, right? Yeah, we're doing test of wills. Excellent. Okay. So. Let's hit it up. And I could just use one to make it dangerous. Let's go. Since the very start, okay, damage taken is 7. Rumors, ill omens, Terran day later, the mystery unraveled itself in a heinous manner. An attempt on the rogue trader's life. Lovely. Yes. I guess. So we're just jumping right in? No going to the planets or anything? Okay, then. That's interesting. Very interesting. Uh-huh. Let's level up. What do we get? Last volley. The master tactician and one random ally make 2 attacks instead of 1 during orchestrated firestorm in last volley. Orchestrated firestorm. All allies, line of sight, and make an immediate single attack. What is last volley? All allies attack, suffer. Okay, cool. Multiple times per combat, once per turn. Interesting. All allies, including the master tactician, have a weapon capable of burst attack. Use burst attack instead of single attack against the enemy. Ooh. Allies automatically dodge all friendly fire. Oh, that is juicy. I'm going to grab that one. What do you get? Take and hold. All allies gain... It's increased to 5. It is granted 1 AP and 2 MP at the start of the Grand Strategist's next turn. Killed in the combat to the AP is increased by... Whoa, that's pretty cool. I don't like this ability, so I'm just going to do this. Yeah, we'll do weapon skill. Probably never going to use that ability. It sucks because it feels kind of like a wasted level. Number of attacks equal to the prey in combat are equally divided. All prey suffer penalty to armor. The bounty hunter gains 3 MP and restores 3 charges to hunt down the prey. That sounds pretty good. %300 damage if it's just one. I'm going to do that one. Yeah, that's going to be the good one. That's going to be the good one. Carnival of Misery. After the Executioner uses Carnival of Misery, any target that suffered or will suffer damage from the Executioner this combat, both prior to and after this ability is used, their armor does not reduce the damage dealt by damage over time effects. Oh, dude, that's cool. For any target that has suffered or will suffer damage both prior to their armor does... Wait, what is current? Makes an attack with their primary weapon. On hit, the target suffers weapon damage, and if it's affected by damage over time effects, immediately suffers 4 additional instances. This does not affect the duration of those effects. Their armor does not reduce. Is used on enemies. Whenever the carnival is used, enemies in a 6-cell radius from any damage over time effects immediately suffer additional instances of damage from those effects. Enemies suffering from any damage over time effects. Okay. All damage dealt to the enemy by the... Till the end of combat, all damage dealt by the enemies... to enemies by the Executioner's damage over time effects is increased by 100% after all other modifiers. Okay, until the end of combat, Executioner is healed by damage over time effects instead of suffering damage. The number of wounds restored is equal to the amount of damage that would have been dealt by the effect after all the modifiers have been applied. Ooh, that is fucking sexy, man. Let's go... Yeah, let's go increase the damage of that one. Let's do that. I like it. I like it a lot. Vanguard. Unyielding Guard. Okay, so what does this do? Till the end of the next turn, attempts to attack each enemy that attacks the Vanguard or their allies in a 3-cell radius around the Vanguard. To make this counterattack, if the Vanguard has enough MP, they can move toward the attacker. If the Vanguard moves, the area of effect moves accordingly. I see. Okay. Vanguard cannot die. All damage suffered is reduced by -5. Each attack makes them a priority target for the enemy hit. Does this end your turn? It's weird that you would use this instead of just blowing shit up. Gains 3 momentum. Do this one. Cannot die. This is the one bitch where it's like, yeah, this is the one. Okay. Until the end of combat, the Arch-Militant can make 1 additional attack each turn, including 1 additional attack on the turn Heroic Act was used. The first attack after using this ability each turn is 0. First time in combat, the Arch-Militant reaches 0 wounds while under the effect of Steady Superiority or Heroic Sacrifice. The Arch-Militant restores 20% of the maximum wounds and loses this effect. Until the end of combat, every attack grants a 2% bonus to critical hit chance until the end of combat. Arch-Militant's attacks do not spend all MP. Additionally, each attack grants a stacking 5% bonus dodge for 1 round. Can use both Heroic Act. Can use the Heroic Act of the Arch-Militant archetype and the Heroic Act of Warrior or Soldier archetype in a single combat. You can still only use a Heroic Act or Desperate Measure once per round. That's cool. I'm actually gonna grab that one. Yeah. Because it'll mean I could do it. I could use this one and then use the one that gives me extra turns as well, which is dope. Okay. All right. Well, it looks like there's some warp fuckery around here. Does it look like warp fuckery to you? It looks like warp fuckery to me. Okay.
Cast your eye there.
Broken
I better
captive.
myself through my service.
They're enemies, right? Walking bomb. Creature gains bonus movement points and an additional attack. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. All right, well. Fortunately, that's not an exploding barrel. Not gonna lie, I almost wish I had brought the Xeno. He has a sniper rifle.
Data meditation is terminated.
Let me spread out here. Can you hit it from here? You can, okay.
Color the uncolored.
Let's just get Hope to move here. Henrik's here.
Sometimes You consult the appropriate treaties on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest cannon and save the day.
True. True, true, true. Are you ready, boys?
Inhuman scum!
Brace yourself.
That was a big boom. You fucking bastard. Just one of them over there? Yep. Okay. Okay. I forgot it. It does the thing where it stacks 3 of them together because there's so many enemies. Cassia. Guess let's go here. Hope. Same. Pascal. Standing next to a barrel. That's not good. Let's put you here. Albard. Argentia. Let's see. Henrix. All right. I think that's pretty good. Who goes first? Cassia? Damn it, Albard. Okay. Let's do this.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Put him in the rear. With no MP. Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to walk up those ramps, but honestly, I'm thinking of just setting up traps for him, to be quite honest. Compel them to step out. I don't know why it's not going to work on that guy. I mean, why not? Yes, move. There it is. I forgot to... What is this? Fire grenade. I mean, I could set him on fire, but there's no real need to. I think what we're going to do is we're going to give Glimpse of Fate to Albert. Then I'm going to command Hope.
If I may.
And then she's going to do Word of the Emperor. Skadoosh.
Already done.
Boo. I can't. Nope. Okay. So then we're going to do Hammer of the Emperor. And then we're going to do Shield of the Emperor.
Suits my purposes.
Give everybody deflection. And that's it. Whoa. I forgot about that. Did I destroy myself doing that? I did not. Okay. I should have done something to that about that. I should have.
For now.
Where is she? There she is. There she... Look at that, dude. Oh, my God. That's so good. Let's pop Reckless Rush. That'll give her 5 versatility. How much does Wildfire cost now? 2 AP. Okay. Let's move up. Only a 78% chance to hit. What happens if I whip out the Melta? Okay. Let's move up. Next attack this turn will cost 0 AP. It will not count to the attack limit per turn. I mean, I guess we could just run and gun. Yeah, let's run and gun. And so now we can attack like this. Boom.
For the weak.
Oh, get fucking wrecked. We're winded, right? Yep. So let's pop Revel in the Slaughter.
This is unacceptable.
What do you mean? I just killed 3 enemies. You fucking bastard. Well, this is down to 1 AP, so... let's switch back. Let's go for... Let's pop Wildfire. Let's also pop Concentrated Fire. Wildfire. Spray and pray, baby. Spray and pray. Oh, baby. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, son. Revel. Skadoosh. I think the barrel killed that one guy. Oh, get fucked. That's what I'm talking about. That's a turn, baby.
Emperor, protect me.
She's probably gonna get shot in the face here in just a second.
This way.
By the Drukari that's all the way over there.
Emperor, protect me.
Sharpshooter. She might not have a line of sight. Let's see what she's got. Okay, no line of sight. Now it's Hope's turn. Where's Hope at? Okay, so we're gonna go with who goes next? Henrix? Okay. Henrix can give it to her. Excellent. Okay, how many? We got 35 stacks. Still can't do that. I can't see them. I could do that. Not sure how good that's going to be.
Absolutely not.
Not line of sight.
I'll pass.
No line of sight. Yes, I can go there. So... honestly... I think we should do it. Yeah.
Nothing I can't do.
Because then I can give her an extra action. Phew. We're going to give her another action. Okay, she's got 2 shots. 2 AP on that. Looky, looky, looky. Isn't that something? Yeah, this is blocking me from the Eldari. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna do this. Fire! Oh shit! The double kill. We're absolutely gonna do steady superiority.
I am his will made manifest.
And we're gonna let this bitch... we're gonna let freedom ring, baby! Damn! Damn! Okay. It's free, so I don't really care. We're gonna pass. Okay, and for hope... I think we're just gonna get back into where we were. Get into cover, pass the turn. Henrix! Baby! Yeah! Okay. Let's go ahead and do the sprint. Fuck. I forgot about that. Is it? I thought he was immune to perils of the warp. Horrors of the warp, okay. Well, that was dumb. All right, well, you know what happens. Oh, my goodness, look at that. That's a juicy shot right there. So these are tier 1 mobs? Tier 2? Yeah, I don't really think we need to do anything other than just... yeah, let's just fucking fire. Boom! Nice! 7 damage. Well done, sir. Well done. And... we can fire it again? Is that for real? Oh, we can. That's right. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Yeah, he can fire twice. Very nice. Very nice. We're going to pass. Albard. All right, I'm going to get Albert over here. Awareness test. Oh, nice. Okay. And so we're going to go defensive stance. Endure. Let's grab... I don't have any unyielding beacon, so yeah, I guess we just chill. I mean, I could charge this guy. Let's fucking do it. Hurrah! Albert suffers fresh injury. Okay. But it didn't do any fucking damage to him. Man, that sucks. So we can't actually melee these dudes. Ouch. Okay. Well, I mean, we got more med kits, so it's not that big of a deal, I guess. I guess we just pass now. Round 2. Yes, I can give her another one. Who goes next? You do? Okay. Let's do Veil Degradation.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
A little bit better there. Lovely. Give it to her. Glimpse of Fate. And then I think we're just going to give her an extra turn. Yep. We're going to let her do her thing. She's got 3 bullets. So it said the next attack will cost 0 AP. It was right. Oh, shit. I can't see them. You know what? I could pop this bad boy. Reckless Rush. Skadoosh. Ooh, that's juicy. Yeah, let's go there. We can already use it again, look. Wildfire will make my next shot cost 0. Yeah, let's do that one.
Faith without deed.
See if it hits the barrel. It did not. Oh, boo. I forgot I needed to reload like a dumbass. Like a dumbass. Boo! Dude, she is just slaying the fuck out of people. Like, this bitch is crazy. Crazy! Not even her fucking turn. And we will pass.
Quick!
Excellent. We got the parry. Now it is for real her turn. All right, we're going to do run and gun. The first attack after using this ability and each turn afterward costs 0 AP. Bro. Fucking boom, baby. And I could shoot all 3 of them.
I'll do it.
Let's do running. No, I didn't mean to run up there and run and gun. Fuck. I'm going to move to here, and then I'm going to move up. I don't want to stand in that. Then we're going to move to there. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, so. Why does this cost nothing? I forget what all is going on here on my thing. Oh, I can use run and gun, so it's going to cost 1 less. Pew, pew, pew! Oh, shit! Obliteration! Let's pop that wildfire for 1 AP. It's gonna make this cost 0. Boom! And then we're gonna take a single shot right at her stupid ass. Oh! Whoop that ass. And guess what we're gonna do? Gains the ability to make a number of extra attacks equal to their weapons. Using the weapon attacks. These do not spend AP. Automatically scores a critical hit. Soldier automatically reloads their weapon. These attacks do not spend AP. I'm gonna pop it and see what happens. I can destroy the cover. Is she actually in cover? It doesn't look like it. I don't think you can get cover from the side anyway.
Doubt is for the weak. You, my emperor.
Oh, shit!
As the emperor commands, I act.
Revel in the slaughter! I forgot to do that. It gets rid of wind. It gets rid of winded. Boom! Drukari down! Dude, we sent her in to murderize this entire group of dudes. That's insane. I'm just like, what in the fuck? Like, there's nothing else to do, man. What weapons do you have? Ah, you've only got the chain sword in your offhand. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's just light his ass on fire. Let's see if Albert explodes. Apparently not. All right, we'll use that med kit.
Field medicine at its finest.
All right, we got rid of that injury. Nice. Okay. We got all kinds of med kits. What does this one do? 29 wounds, 23 runes. Removes bleeding, removes 1 fresh injury. Bleeding, burning toxin, heals 1 fresh injury. If the amount of restored wounds will increase by the bonus provided by these talents. Combat Medicae or Field Medicae? Field Medic. Is it down here? I don't know. Anyway. Oh, I have to go use the restroom. I'll be right back. Stand by. Looks like we just lost our stealth, I think. It would be really great if it would tell me where they were coming from. If it gave you an indication of the direction the Lost were coming from. Like, oh, you can hear them in the distance. Where? Wait, oh no, they get a full turn? They missed him. They completely missed. Look at him. Look fluffs. No! Brother! Holmes!
We have our chance.
Holy Terra indeed! So let's say I'm here.
Sure.
How is this rocket gonna look? Not very good. Yeah, I mean... it stretches. It stretches. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We got it. Come on, baby. You got this. Oh, it hit all of them. Life bars are blinking. Here we go, baby. Blaze. Lay it down, home slizzle.
Let all that legion suffer your wrath. Mega kill.
You better have a freaking elite scope. Scrub. Scrub! Hi, boys! Operation Wailing Shadow, onward to victory for honor and glory. Await! You know it's good when you amuse yourself. Don't take that the wrong way. Nobody clip that. Nobody clip that. Oh hell. That's a lot of ammo.
Brothers! Traitor!
Greetings, brothers!
Changing magazine!
Oh, get wrecked, motherfucker! Yeah! There it is.
How about a
Grab that. Grab that. Come on, baby. Give me some bugs. You got nothing. Son. Get wrecked. Alrighty, boys. Okay, so actually, let's grab her.
The Emperor sets my path.
And let's go ahead and disarm all these.
The Emperor favors me today.
Oh, okay. So we got all the dudes. I wonder if that's it, or if there's going to be more. What do we got? Toxic knife. Okay.
We should deal with this.
I was like I said, why is Albert just standing in that square? We're like, what is up with that? No idea. Okay, so
With a feeling of wonder, as if a field of flowers was blossoming nearby. A child was saved from death. 1,000 heretics were burning alive, begging and sobbing in...
I am at your service.
All right, give it a little quick save. Do some looting. There we go. I was like, why are they not moving correctly? Ooh. What is this? Calibite armor. 30 armor. Dodge an average of 14% of their enemies. Reduce incoming damage by 15%. Okay, cool. And what do we got? Long splinter sniper rifle. Sweet. Probably end up putting it in the artifacts, but you know, whatever. Gotta do what we gotta do, you know what I'm saying? To the Kronos Expanse map. Lovely. All right, what about... It's over here. Okay. So... What the fuck is going... Why is that red square on my map? Was that on my ship? Is that what that was? I'm not sure. Two plasteel. Yeah, that was the one. So yeah, that must have been on my own ship. That's okay. I thought it was me fighting for that quest. Smuggler's cache. Nice. Nope. Do this one first. An unknown ship hails you as soon as you are in detection range. The ship, the Scarlet Pursuer, helmed by Captain Demir Shahani, has Footfall listed as its home port. The message hints transparently at a connection with Casablanca mission. The Voxmaster adds that the captain has a proposal for you. Listen, the ship lets you know they will readily reward you for information about burning worlds. Why? The reply is courteous as it is vague. The captain cites scholarly curiosity. Okay. Upon hearing the message, Magos expresses a keen interest in burning worlds and asks the Lord Captain to take the issue into consideration. Okay. Share. With effusive gratitude, the ship sends out a shuttle with the promised reward. Empty soul trap. Excellent. And reputation. Okay. You receive projected itinerary, information on systems in which you can find it later. The captain looks forward to meeting you again, acquiring information on burning worlds should you possess it. Excellent. Okay. So. Xenotech 2. Ooh, we're definitely grabbing that one. And that's the governor's camp. All right, boys, I think we're going to hold it here. A senseless waste of thrones, if you ask me. Fair enough. I think we're going to end the stream here. We had a pretty good stream. Let's chart new routes. Excellent. I do get a route to there. Sweet. Excellent. All right, and I think tomorrow we'll be starting with the Outer Worlds, and we'll see how I like that. And most likely, we'll play that, and we might mix and match with both of these, going back and forth between the two, maybe playing both on the same day, or one day and the other. I really want to finish Rogue Trader, and I'm going to make an effort, a really good effort, to keep playing it until I'm fucking done with it. And I'm really mad that I took as long as a break if I did, because it was just so much harder to get back into the game because I don't understand the systems and it's all fucking complicated and shit, you know what I mean? So until next time, my dudes, it has been a pleasure. It has been an honor, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out, bros. Peace out.